Hey beautiful ladies, I am going to get ready this morning and I'm going to do a couple of tricks for oily ladies. So if you'll watch throughout the video, because I am oily and I love the cream, but I do have to do a couple extra steps to get it to set and stay throughout the day. So what I'm going to start with, I do like the Seint setting spray and I have a clean face. So I'm going to shake it up and I probably put a little bit more than the normal person does. And I'm going to use my perfector sponge and I'm just going to pat that in there and let it dry. Let it really get in there. I'm sorry, my hair is crazy. Today's my conditioning day. So I just leave conditioner in my hair. All right. Good deal. All right. And I do put makeup on my neck a little bit. So I do have it on my neck. All right. Now that that has set in there, if I'm going out, what I do next is I'm going to spray some dry shampoo. So if I know I need long wear, I will put dry shampoo on and you can use whatever you like. Let me see if I can get it to open up. There it goes. All right. And I've just sprayed that on a little bit. Now I'm going to put my makeup on. Here is my palette that I'll be using. Those colors, and I will go through them. So first I'm going to start, I have two color correcting. I have 03 and have Y01. I use the 03 for my redness. I use the Y01 for the darkness around my eyes, and I'm going to go ahead and show you how I do that today. So let's start with this one, and I'm just going to kind of put it on my blemishes. And if you're not blessed with blemishes, well, lucky you, and you don't need to use it. Okay, and it also helps for my melasma. I put it down here, and I'm not blending it right now. For some strange reason, I only have melasma on the left side of my neck, or the left side of my neck. Let's see here, and I am pretty red, as you can see. So I'm just going to put it around there. I think I have one right there. Look in this other mirror, make sure I'm not missing anything. Nope, I think I got everything. All right, so now I'm going to use this one around my eyes. And it is a color corrector. It's a demi. I like this one because it brightens my eyes up a little bit. And I'm just going to apply it with my finger for right now. And I'll pat it in. I will pat it in with my sponge here in a minute. So right now I look like a hot mess, but it will all even out here in a minute. And they have so many demi colors that do so much. You could even use them as lipstick and cheek and eyeshadows. But I do like the demis. I'll put a little bit there, just kind of even it out. But as you can tell, it color corrected the purple that I have around my eyes. So that's why I like it. All right, so now I'm gonna go in with my main color. And right now I am using Mango. And I'm just gonna place it around to be blended right now. I do put some down my neck. And as the seasons change, your main and your lighter highlight will change if your skin changes during the year. So I keep a couple on hand because I like to use them in different ways. Okay, so right now I'm going to use my lighter highlight, which is this one. And I'm just going to go in right here. The highlights can also be used as color correctors too. Sunlit is very similar to the Y01 that I put on my eye. And I'm not going to get too, they are a little different texture. So just know that. And I'm going to put a little bit right here because I like it to go right under my contour. Brighten that up a little bit. All right. And I'm going to blend this first let me get a little bit. I'm gonna blend this first. Oh, aren't I pretty? I'm gonna take a picture real quick. All right, so let's go ahead and blend that in. And I'm just gonna use the end of my blush and bronzer brush, and I'm just gonna go at it. And then I'll put my contour on and my bronzer on later, and my lip and cheek. You can do it so many ways. It's just your preference and how you feel like putting on your makeup, where you're going. You don't have to do the hack method if you don't want. You don't have to put it in the places that you don't want. I just shook my table, so all right, let's get it a little. But as you can tell, it really cut down on my redness, which was nice. All right. Now what I'm gonna do, whoops, is I am going to go ahead and just press in right around where my fine lines and wrinkles are, which is right underneath my eye, on top of my eyelid. I want to just get off that excess, but I don't want to take it off. I just want to make sure nothing's going to set in my wrinkles. Okay. All right, and a little bit came on the sponge, but not too terribly much. All right, let's go ahead and let's contour. There's my contour right there. And I'm going to go ahead and use my finger. And depending on the shape of your face is how you will contour. And I have instructions for all that. So if I do get the opportunity to color match you, I will give you recommendations on how to contour. Okay. Alrighty, and I'm gonna go right here. And I'm gonna go on this side, right here. Oops. I always feel like I get one side of my face higher or lower, but it's okay because we can blend it. Alrighty, I'm gonna actually do the top of my nose. There we go. Do underneath my lip. You could do your full lips. Lately, I was kind of just going on the bottom. And I'm not going to do my chin, but you can do your chin if you want to. So let me get that in there. Okay. All right. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go put a little bit of the lighter highlight down my nose. And I did notice I kind of blended off my little color correcting right there to get rid of that little blemish. I don't know how I get a blemish right there, but all right. So now I'm going to blend, and I'm going to go ahead and use the contour, it's called the detail brush. I'm going to go ahead and use that one to blend in, and I'm going to get it kind of up in my forehead there. Up there. Here we go. Just blending lightly. I'm not really pushing down too much, letting the brush do most of the shape of the brush do most of the work. Okay. All right. And the light outside keeps changing, so I could try to fix my thing here. There we go. Maybe it's a little better this way. It's kind of cloudy today. All right, so I'm gonna use the other end, and I'm just gonna lightly swipe, and I'm just gonna lightly go down here. And I still have a little bit more blending to do, so I'm not going to blend too much right at this particular moment. All right, we have our contour in there. All right, let me fix this light because you can't really, it's not really giving me, that's a little better. Okay. All right, so I have most of my makeup on right now. I'm going to, actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to pat a little bit. Like I said, just getting off that excess. Since I'm oily, I don't want to have too much product on my face. All right, now I'm going to do my lip and cheek. So I'm going to do an ombre today. I'm actually going to do Frenchie and Sangria. So let's see here. Put that, get a little bit more. Put a couple of dots of Sangria. And then actually we'll do a couple of dots of Frenchie. Frenchie is also another good color corrector, and then I'm gonna kind of mix it in there. All right. Oh my goodness, my stomach's growling. All right. How pretty that is. All right, we'll do the same thing on the lips. A little Sangria. A little Frenchie. You can blend your own colors. All right, that's really pretty. All right, now we're going to take the brush and blend it in. Oh yeah, really pretty. I like it. All right, take the brush, blend it in. All right, I'm gonna use the other brush just to kind of give it a little more blending. Alrighty, now we're going to go ahead and bronze. And I use Bella Bronzer, my favorite. And sometimes I'll use Glow Illuminator, but I don't have it in my compact today. So I'm just gonna use the end of this brush here, and I'm just gonna get the bronzer. Alrighty, and we'll put a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit here, and a little bit here. Just give myself a little bit of golden glow. All right. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and set with powder. And I use Airspun powder, and I use the powder brush. I don't know if you've ever tried it, but I'm going to use this end of the powder brush. And I'm just going to press it along the bottom of my face. And I'm going to start moving up to my T-zone. I'm trying not to use too much. I am applying it a little heavy because I'll clean it off later. Right now I just kind of want to bake it in there. I'll do the top of my eyes too. You can use the vanilla dust as well, which I do use on the go when if I travel. But I think the Airspun has a little bit more of cornstarch in it, which I like. All right, I will clean that off in a little bit. Let's do our eyes. So today we are going to use some of the colors here. Bubba's my go-to. I have Havana, I have Trust, which I'm going to use for my eyebrows. I have As You Wish and Cupcake. I'm definitely going to start with some Cupcake. Okay. It's my go-to color, and I'm probably not going to do too much today. Yep. Oh yeah, I like it. As you can tell, I use it and use it and use it and use it and use it. All right. Yeah, it's my favorite. And see how putting that contour right on the bottom of my lip made my lip look nice and full. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, so the other one I'm going to use is I'm going to go ahead and use Bubba, because Bubba is a good color for just a natural, and it looks good on blue, brown, hazel, gray. It looks good on all the eye colors. And I'm just going to I'm not going to go too far down into my corner, but I am going to go ahead and just run it along the top of my crease. Run it in there. I am the worst with eyeshadow, getting it to look so pretty like they do on the internet, but you'll get the point. Okay. All right, so that's Bubba. Do the same along the other one. And what I do is I don't go real far down. I kind of start almost right here. So that way, because you know it's going to travel down a little bit. So in order to keep it from drooping your eyes, you want to start a little higher than you normally would. Alrighty. Get it in there. And I may use a little Havana. And I can use As You Wish, which is this color right here. I can use it as an illuminator too, which I'll do because I like this little compact. This is what I've been using lately. All right, not too terribly bad. We will clean up just a little bit right here on the edge of the eye. And that's just Cupcake right there. Kind of get it in the eyebrows. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Okay, let's go ahead and we will put a little bit of the Havana, and I'm going to put it right here. You can see it's a really pretty peachy color. This is a good, this would be a great fall collection too. What do you think of that? That looks good. Okay, so let's do our eyebrows. Did I bring my eyebrow brush? No, I didn't bring my eyebrow brush, but that's okay. I'm going to just use this one here. And I'm going to use Trust. I thought I did. I would like to have combed my eyebrows out, but it's not going to be possible, so I will just comb them out with that. Oh, before I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to set one more time. So I'm going to put it in my Trust. What I normally do, and what you can do, is just spray a little bit of your setting spray in the cap. Okay. Get your brush just a little bit. This is, you really want it to stay. And then I'm going to dip it in the Trust. Okay. And I'm going to look over here because this mirror is a little better. And there's so many eyeshadows and contours and colors that Seint has that you can use to fill your eyebrows. It's amazing. It's a little dark, but it's okay. It's because I have my hair pulled back. All right, I'm going to do this side. I'm looking at this other mirror. All right, here we go. And you can also do this as an eyeliner, which I may do here in just a second. And this is the end of the multitasker brush. All right, let's just get it out a little bit here. Go straight up. Come straight up. But this multitasker brush works really well. Oh, there you can see it. All right, let me get this and just kind of tap it in a little bit. All right, if I could brush it, it would look a little better. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do the same thing. I'm dipping it back in. I only sprayed it once. And I'm just gonna do a little bit of top eyeliner. And this is Trust. And I'm just running it in my eyelashes and along the top. And I'm gonna kind of give it a little bit of a lift right there. See? Made a huge difference on my eye. Okay. Do it on the other side now. And we'll set this The multitasker brush is great to have. You can do so much with it. It's definitely a good investment. All right. Looks good, looks good, looks good, looks good. I like it. Okay, so another thing that I've been using is this Make It Last Matte by Milani. And it has charcoal in it, so you have to shake it up really good. Okay, so I haven't put my mascara on yet, but I'm pretty much done. I'm gonna go ahead while I'm shaking this, get the extra of that powder. But see how that powder just kind of went into my skin? Now, if you're oily, you don't want to do that. I'm oily, so that's why I'm doing that. All right, so I'm shaking it up. Right. Okay, and now I'm gonna spray. And this is a finer mist than the setting spray. All right. Let that dry. Okay. And then I'm gonna do one last spray of the dry shampoo before I put my mascara on, because if you do it after you put your mascara on, it gets in your mascara. All right, and then you can also spray your hair, whatever. All right, and then I'm gonna just take my brush where I just had a little bit of bronzer, and I'm gonna go back over the dark areas where I kind of have the contour, the bronzer, and that, just to kind of get off the extra. Oh, and now, last but not least, we'll go ahead and use our As You Wish as an illuminator. Such a pretty. And I'm gonna do a little bit on the inside of my eye. See that? See how pretty it is? It's very iridescent and it's really pretty. I love it. All right, we're gonna put our mascara on, and the mascara I've been using is the Maybelline Sky High. And I just do the top lashes. And this is gonna be fun because I can't see. All right. Let's see if you can see that eye. So see? It's pretty, right? All right. Let's see. And I don't do my bottom lashes because they are very long. And what happens is that all the product gets on my cheek and I don't like it. So I just do the top. All right, I'm gonna take the little bit of trust that I have at the end of this, and I'm just gonna draw some farther out wings on my eyes. That's it, ladies. I'm done. I hope you like the colors. I will post it all. Sorry, my hair looks crazy, but have a great day. Bye.